under the breeze. Sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling his tea, spilling and sipping his tea, spilling and sipping his tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda the Greek, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda the Greek, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling 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 and sipping this tea.
We gonna run it back one more time, gang. Get in here.
Oh, by now. It's Yolanda the Greek. Sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda the Greek, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's Yolanda the Greek, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling 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 and sipping this tea.
Hey. What's up, Diamond Gang? I am back. We about to get into Britney Spears. I don't care what nobody say. I mess with Britney Spears. I mess with some Britney Spears. That is my girl. So we're going to get into her recent arrest, what she is possibly facing, and hopefully, Britney's been through a lot. I'm praying that Britney gets the help that she truly needs. So I'm going to pull my screen up. Welcome, everybody. What's up, Marie? What's up, EJ Boo? What's up? What's up, everybody? Please, all I ask for is a like. Subscribe to the channel. Become a member. I can't wait to start doing member-only lives. So please get into this content over here. All right, let me pull up my screen, Diamond Gang. My girl, Britney. Let's go.
Britney Spears is facing a DUI charge after being arrested and released in Ventura County, California overnight. Officers say they pulled Spears over around 9:30 last night. Records show the sheriff's department booked her into jail around 3 a.m. and released her a few hours later. The singer is set to go to court in May.
Britney Spears was arrested Wednesday night, according to information from Ventura County, California authorities. Booking information obtained by CNN shows that the pop star was stopped by the California Highway Patrol around 9:30 p.m. and was booked shortly after 3 a.m. Thursday and later released. Her vehicle was towed, according to the arrest information. Spears is scheduled to appear in court on May 4th. CNN has reached out to reps of Spears for comment, as well as the Ventura County Sheriff's Office.
Now, let me say this. There are conflicting reports, okay? From my understanding, they are supposedly testing pills or testing. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, they are testing pills or some type of substance. So we don't know. They also did blood samples as well. So we don't know, what's going on as far as that. So as far as we know right now, she was impaired. So it just may be drinking as far as we know. Okay. So let me go ahead and play this. That's the car she was driving. EJ, do me a favor. That one comment that's in here, can you take it out, please? Guys, you are entitled to your opinions. All opinions are welcome. Just please do not be disrespectful in my chat. Don't. Do not be disrespectful. You will be put in timeout or banned from my from my chat altogether. So this is the black car that she was driving that night. This is her.
Britney Spears has been arrested in California, now, reportedly for driving under the influence.
I had no idea. They're saying that she had taken the police on a police chase. This is the first that I've heard of this.
Here's how it was described on police radio.
Black sedan, erratic braking, swerving, and driving with no tail light.
We've just learned that apparently Britney Spears was leading police on a chase for around an hour in Los Angeles last night before she was arrested.
This is the first time I heard that Britney led the police on a police chase. I did not hear this until this morning.
By highway patrol officers in charge with driving under the influence. Now she needs to find out what happens in terms of legal perspective. So insiders are apparently rallying around Britney Spears right now, and they want the judge, when she faces court in May, to go down the rehabilitation route rather than a prison sentence. She did spend the night.
She does not need any type of jail time. Let's be clear. She does not need any type of jail time. If anything, she needs mental health care.
Last night in a jail cell, reportedly crying her eyes out the entire time. That is according to TMZ.
Now, they said she was emotional, but she wasn't acting erratic. She wasn't acting crazy. She wasn't doing, you know what I mean? She just was emotional.
Just the latest troubling chapter in the pop star's life. We've had a statement from her representatives come in writing, "This was long overdue change that needs to occur in Britney's life. Hopefully she can get the help and support she needs during this difficult time."
So, yeah, the police were saying
I'm
that...
say this. I believe that Britney has a gang of enablers around her, especially the man that she was with that night, a big enabler.
She showed signs of impairment, submitted to a series of sobriety tests. She was then arrested, and that was for allegedly driving under the influence of a combination of drugs and alcohol. She was booked in.
They're saying drugs and alcohol. They don't know just yet until her blood results come back and to whatever substance they tested. Hold on. I might be having a playback error. Hold on, gang. Hold on. Something might be wrong with this video. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. For some reason, I don't know. Okay, here we go. But so we don't know just yet.
In Britney's life, hopefully she can get the help and support she needs during this difficult time.
So yeah, the police were saying that she showed signs of impairment, submitted to a series of sobriety tests. She was then arrested, and that was for allegedly driving under the influence of a combination of drugs and alcohol.
We don't know. The test did not come back yet, so I'm not going to say it was, not unless she admitted to drugs and alcohol, and I haven't heard that.
Booked into the county jail as well. The incident's still very much under investigation as well, Dermot and Alison, because there's chemical tests are pending as well.
Did you hear what he just said? There are chemical tests pending. So again, I'm not going to say, I'll say alcohol, but I'm not going to say she was under the influence of any drugs.
To the hospital. She had some blood drawn from her as well. This all happened 9 o'clock Wednesday night out here. Then she went to the jail at 3 a.m. in the morning, then was released at 6 a.m. Yep, it's just a sorry state of affairs once again for Britney out here.
This definitely is not good, Ross. I mean, do you think she could actually serve jail time for this?
Well, it's an interesting one, Alison, because with your first offence here, a DUI, driving under the influence, you could actually go to jail for 6 months. I think in Britney's case here, there's going to be a plea deal. Already her manager, they're talking about her getting treatment. So I have got a feeling that it will be some kind of a plea deal. Maybe she will say that she will go into some kind of rehab. I think that's what will take the sting out of it.
Let me just tell you guys this. Weeks prior to, she fired her sober coaches. I don't know what happened, but she fired them.
The fact that there wasn't an accident and thankfully nobody injured at all.
I don't think Britney's going to face jail time. I think the fact that she's clearly in a state of mental decline. I mean, Britney Spears has had a history of run-ins with the law, with very odd Instagram and social media posting. She obviously had all the issues with her conservatorship. This is not the first time Britney has made a bad decision, and I think we're looking at somebody.
Here's the thing. I have footage of her in a bar, clearly inebriated, and they're just looking at her instead of taking her keys. Like, this is crazy to me.
Issues with substance abuse. I don't think, given this, she will face any jail time. I think she will probably get some treatment, hopefully some mental health treatment, and take this downward spiral in the opposite direction.
To that point, do you think the court will order the mental health treatment as a condition of not giving her jail time?
They definitely have the option to do so, and the only way they'll do that is if she doesn't come in saying that she will do it on her own. And my guess is her lawyers will advise her that this is something that she should do in order to mitigate what's actually going on.
Yeah, please, guys, double tap the screen, please. Please. I am a fan of Britney's. This is, I'm doing this not out of love, not out of harm to Britney. So Britney she's weighing her options. So
I do have to ask you.
This is her ex-husband. He was very respectable. He didn't say anything bad about her. But that Kevin Federline, I don't like him. I don't.
Spears, your ex, back in the headlines today because of this DUI arrest last night. A, were you surprised to see that news? And B, what would your words to her be right now?
You know, my focus has been on the Iran situation because this was such a huge situation that basically deserved my full attention. And as it goes in my past, you know, I cannot skip the past. I celebrate.
He wants what's best for Britney right now.
The past, and I think everybody makes mistakes, and everybody deserves privacy. You know, if we learn from history, we have to understand the press could hurt somebody recovering from a situation like this. But I'd like to stay focused on the situation because it is bigger than everything right now, and I'm fully responsible to be focused on that.
Your reaction
now,
when
remember, this is a Free Britney advocate. I think right now they feel kind of bad. I'm going to say this. Do I feel like she should have stayed in the conservatorship? Yes, but not with her father. I'm going to just keep it real. Not with that father.
you saw the news this morning that Britney had been arrested for DUI?
You know, I can't really say I was surprised or shocked, unfortunately, but of course it was concerning.
You say concerning why? Why did you find it?
Just because of what's happened or what we've been seeing since, you know, she got out of this conservatorship. It's really sad. I think that, you know, at first I was very supportive of the Free Britney movement. I thought that she deserved her autonomy and her freedom, just like everyone else. And then when it ended, we started to see things that sort of made me think, okay, maybe this isn't as black and white as I thought it was.
And I feel bad for them because guilt, you know what I mean? They fought so hard for Britney. I mean, I was chanting it myself. You know what I mean? It's sad.
And there's a reason why the conservatorship was put in place, just based on her life that she was posting on social media, you know, dancing with the knives and all kinds of things like that. It really just made me pause and think, like, okay, something is not right here.
Was that the first thing for you, the dancing with the knives?
Not necessarily. I think just the weird videos in general.
Ultimately, this is Dr. Drew. She has bipolar disorder, okay? When you drink and do alcohol and drugs, that intensifies, especially if you're not medicated. It's crazy. It'll take you somewhere else.
I'm not a big fan of sober coaching because it's a sign that somebody is not in their program. They're not in where they should be. They're not motivated to get well. And you're putting a structure on them, much like her conservatorship that she had at one time, that trying to essentially...
And this is a good point. When she had those sober coaches, maybe she became rebellious thinking about her conservatorship.
Babysit her. But here's the big story here is we've heard a lot about her bipolar disorder, and she was on a conservatorship because she was seriously mentally ill. She was on a 3-day hold, then a 14-day hold, and ultimately conservatorship, which in California you never get. So it's a sign of how seriously ill she was. But I have never seen any evidence. In fact, I've been afraid to really take a strong position on this because we've not heard about her drug use and her alcoholism. Now we're beginning to hear about it. I was suspicious that was a major contributing factor to why her bipolar disorder was unstable, and now we have it. The fact is, you don't get a sober coach because you don't have addiction. You get it because it's so bad, you need somebody to contain it on your behalf. And so we have two conditions. We have bipolar disorder and we have addiction. And I see no evidence. I've never seen any evidence that
I'm going to tell you guys this. Bipolar, any type of mental health, and addiction, they go hand in hand. A lot of people prefer to self-medicate and opt not to take their meds. But when you drink and you do drugs with those conditions, it makes it worse. It makes it worse.
Addiction was being thoroughly treated, and that's what is at issue right now.
Dare I say, pretty clear pictures
now, this
of
is the guy that she was with. He's clearly, whoever she has around her, they are enablers, gang. Big time.
Britney Spears out in public last night in Westlake, where she lives, at a wine bar. to say the least. Here she is walking out of the Stonehouse Wine Bar in Westlake. This is an employee. The employee carries her champagne bottle to her car. He puts the rest of her belongings in her car. She drinks the champagne bottle, and then he takes it and he runs it back into the restaurant wine bar thing. And then she drives off.
Just a bunch of users around her. Her husband, Kevin, a user. I do not like him.
Pictures. I love the cute little purse she's got, and she's wearing a scarf over her head. I don't know if that was her getting into the building or leaving the building. There she is. I don't know if she's crossing the street. I like the jacket too. Woohoo! There's those damn infamous shoes, them brown pumps. She looks in good spirits. I like that. The only thing I don't like is her drinking a glass of wine before she gets in the car and leaves. Oh God, that does not look good for her. But here she is smiling. Is that her? Is that a JBL speaker next to her? Okay, the reason why I say this is because the other day she had a bunch of a video that had a bunch of JBL speakers in different colors. That literally looks like a JBL speaker that employee is carrying. I do wonder if we're going to see her dancing in that restaurant or in the bathroom with the JBL speaker next to her, because I think that's what it is. Let me know if you think differently. And there she is again.
And I think it's gotten to the point where Britney is just programmed to perform at all times. And that's sad.
What the fuck is that? What is that? I'm so curious. Maybe it's another purse, but there's a purse here. Anyway, enough about that. There she is getting into her car. There's that. There's a video
this
too.
Right here. He allowed her to get in that car and drive off. That's insane to me. The next clip is her in a restaurant, and you can tell she's inebriated, and they just look at her. It's just like, where's humanity?
So there she is walking to the car.
So he was with her up until the time she got into that car.
He's helping her get in the car. She gets in the driver's seat. And then there he is running away.
There is no way I would have let Britney pull off like that. No way. I don't know. She claims that he's an employee. Hopefully he will soon be an ex-employee.
And then she drives off. I'm getting really pissed at how Daily Mail does their articles, because they said that a noticeably fuller-faced Britney Spears has sparked fresh concern. Listen up, Daily Mail. Her stomach is flatter than my flat tire that I got when I fucking drove over a curb when I was
got
DoorDashing.
this clip because she broke it down on the male gentleman that that Britney was with.
They say that she was at this Stonehouse Wine Bar all alone, no friends or no family around her. I don't want to go into details about the article.
Where's the Kardashians at? She just had a sleepover with them a couple of months ago. These people that say that they love Britney, where are they at? Where are they?
Like yada yada, her family is saying that she's disheveled, she's not taking care of herself, etc., and she's going downhill in a spiral. Well, honestly, fine. Go to a wine bar, it's fine. Don't walk out of the restaurant with a freaking glass of wine and get in your car. This pretty much is undeniable that she's carrying out a glass of wine. So you can't say that she wasn't drinking and driving this time, because clearly she was. Anyways, I love her.
And these pictures are everywhere.
She looks good. I love the jeans. I love that she's out. Maybe she's in on the whole thing. Maybe she is. And she knows how to keep her name in the headlines. What do you think?
I don't think that this is for headlines. I really don't. Now, this is the clip where this was weeks prior to, she was intoxicated. Look at how they're looking at her.
I don't know who that is.
Look at that. They just let her walk out. This is another clip of her swerving. This is the sleepover that she just recently did with friends that got online. This was around Christmas time. That said that they are very good friends with her and they love Britney.
Oh, we're just chilling.
I'm starting to wonder, did she pick up then? Did she pick up then? Or did they have enough respect not to drink around her?
Yeah. This bed vibrates. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's up, baby? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, split.
Now this is Britney dancing. I gotta turn this down. I do not want to get a copyright. This is 2025. To me, she don't look that bad here. She don't. She looks, look at Britney. Look at Britney in the 2000s. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. But we don't know what she was going through in the inside. Look at her. Beautiful. Look at Britney, y'all. This breaks my heart. Wow. All right, let me turn it back up. Now, this is Britney today. Remember, gang, they were saying that she was no longer with us and she went public on TikTok. This is that clip here.
I didn't die, people. I didn't die. I'm here. I'm alive. Yeah, I'm very much alive and well. And I've got my fur here. See, I'm feeling myself. Yeah, feeling myself. Okay, I was really, I'm here. I'm happy and I'm well. And that's it. That's it.
She's been through.
All right, let's get into it. We getting ready to get into the things that she's been through, y'all. And it's a I got kicked out. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I got kicked out the studio. Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Hey, greatness. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Oh, thank God. I got booted out. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. Let me bring my screen back up. Hopefully it'll start where I stopped. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope it don't do this tonight, because here we go.
The absolute it's like massive fame at any age is warping, is I think mentally damaging to somebody. It's why so many mega stars turn out very weird, like Michael Jackson. But massive fame at the tender age of a teenager.
All right.
I didn't die. I'm here.
Sorry, gang.
Yeah, I'm very much alive and well, and I've got my
Make my screen
here.
bigger.
See, I'm feeling myself. Yeah, feeling myself. Okay, I was like, I'm here. I'm happy, and I'm well, and that's it. That's it.
Now
She's been through a lot. A lot. I mean, the number one thing she's been through is she became a megastar in her teens, which is the absolute last thing you should want for your child. Absolute last. It never ends well. You know, look at Justin Bieber right now. It's like massive fame at any age is warping, is I think mentally damaging to somebody. It's why so many mega stars turn out very weird, like Michael Jackson. But massive fame at the tender age of a teenager, like a Bieber or a Spears, is almost guaranteed to seriously F you up. And so like we saw her with the meltdowns with the bald head and the umbrella. Then she married Kevin Federline, and that was a disaster. She heard the romance with Justin Timberlake, and then it came out that he strong-armed her into getting an abortion that she didn't want, which causes lifelong damage for a woman. I mean,
That I had no idea that she went through that with Justin. I don't know where I was at that time, but I had no idea.
Just don't overcome that. You don't want an abortion, you get one anyway. Even if you want an abortion, you get one. It can cause lifelong damage as you get older and you realize what you've done. You've killed your own child. And then just the height of the fame, the control of the managers, the father, and so on. Here's Kevin Federline. Just this past October, he
played a major part in her declining. I don't care what anybody say. I think he was an enabler. I think that he was doing maybe the same things that she was doing.
Tell-all book, and he went on with Piers Morgan. Listen here.
I understand that this hurts and the truth hurts and all of that. And that is not what I want. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm trying to help is needed now.
He did her so dirty to the media, and he just put so much stuff out there about her that should have remained private.
Because time is running out.
Britney was his meal ticket. He was a daggone dancer in videos. Like, that's it, that's all. He went nowhere in life.
And when you say time is running out, what do you mean?
It's exactly what it sounds like. I don't want my kids waking up having to deal with the unimaginable.
Their mother might die.
He made her look like a monster. He tried to make her and paint her out to be a monster. I do not like this guy.
Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the father of her two sons. I think we all.
She was struggling with mental illness. Like, come on.
I'll have that fear, right? I mean, you can't look at her in those videos and not have that fear.
And you mentioned Michael Jackson. I think that's a fear people had with Michael Jackson and other celebrities too, who unfortunately their lives ended too soon, where you see this playing out in real time. It's obvious. So no surprise that he said that. Your point about the mega fame is so important. I mean, she's somebody who was literally in the Mickey Mouse Club. And this is like smack my.
When she said literally in the Mickey Mouse Club, that's another reason why they have so much pressure on them. To keep this pristine image and things like that. Once they're getting older, you know what I mean? It's like for them to be held to certain standards as adults is crazy to me.
Generation. I remember buying Oops, I Did It Again when I was pretty young, and she was put forward in the press as this all-American girl. She ended up really having the worst of both worlds.
This morning, Britney Spears firing back.
Now, this is when Kevin put her out there in the press and was talking about her bad, and she finally spoke out.
Out at what she calls constant gaslighting from her former husband, Kevin Federline, after Federline made headlines with an upcoming memoir accusing Spears of disturbing behavior. The pop icon and former backup dancer who shared 2 children divorced in 2007. According to the New York Times, Federline says he hasn't spoken to Spears in years and learned about much of it from his children. At one point, Federline writing that their sons would, quote, awaken sometimes at night to fight, watching them sleep. Oh, you're awake, with a knife in her hand. Then she'd turn around.
I don't know why, but I don't believe that. I think Kevin was lying. He was making it worse than what it really was. Like,
down and pat off without explanation.
I kind of have to sound the alarm. I just wish that their mom would get help.
Now Spears writing, I have always pleaded and screamed to have a life with my boys. Relationships with teenage boys is complex. She added that her sons, who are 19 and 20.
You know how many kids grow up with parents that struggle with mental illness? A lot. It's not impossible if they take their medication.
To the Times, Federline also accusing Spears of use of drugs and alcohol and angry outbursts during the late.
And guess what? He was right there with her. In the beginning, you seen them in the bars, in the clubs, hanging out, partying.
Stages of their marriage. And weighing in on her 13-year conservatorship, which was highly publicized in documentaries and the Free Britney movement. And ended after an emotional court battle in 2021.
Everybody deserves to be free, right? But at what cost? If it's at your own demise or your own self-destruction, I mean, is that really free?
Spears now urging fans to ignore accounts of her mental.
As long as you're managing it and you're taking your meds and you're seeing your psych doctors and you're seeing your therapists, you can live a happy, healthy life. You can.
Health and drinking, writing, I am actually a pretty intelligent woman who has been trying to live a sacred and private life the past 5 years. Finishing, I speak on this because I have had enough, and any real woman would do the same.
When asked about his decision to write this book now, Kevin Federline says money is not at the root of his story, and it never has.
Yes, it has. That's why he wrote that book.
Been. Now, Spears' team is refuting that, saying that this all, quote, sadly comes after child support has ended with Kevin.
All right.
Chloe, thank you very much.
Now, this is Britney speaking on her father, and this is quite chilling.
I think the main thing I do remember when I started was my dad's control. He loved to control everything I did. I remember the first day he said, I'm Britney Spears and I'm calling the shots. And I'm like, alrighty then.
That right there is crazy.
All I do remember is I had to do what I was told. I was told I was fat every day. I had to go to the gym. I had to just...
Tearing down her self-esteem, just tearing her down emotionally. What parent? And I believe her.
And I never remember feeling so demoralized and just... They made me feel like nothing. And I went along with it because I was scared. I was scared and fearful. I didn't even really do anything.
Meanwhile, the entire family was living off her money while she was under that conservatorship. Her entire family was eating off of her money.
I couldn't go where I wanted to go. I couldn't have the nannies that I wanted to have. I couldn't have cash. And it was just demoralizing. So I was kind of like in this conspiracy thing of people claiming and like treating me like a superstar, but yet they treated me like nothing. The main thing I to this day,
Can you imagine that? You go outside and thousands of people, they love you. You're Britney Spears, but you go home where you're supposed to feel the most loved and feel like a piece of shit. That's crazy. That's enough to drive anybody crazy.
kind of stopped believing in God at that time because I didn't know how they could have 40 people leave my house a day and me work from 8 to 6 at night. Be seen changed every time I changed in the shower. No privacy, no door, nothing. How did they get away with it? And what the did I do to deserve that? I feel like the scare
Nothing. You did nothing.
Tactic and how badly they treated me in the end. I think they thought I was going to come begging back to work again because they thought, you know, I needed them. Because they put me in an ignorant, scared state of mind to make me feel like I needed them. And
this is breaking my heart to listen to this.
And if you don't do what we say, we're going to show you who's boss. I didn't play their game anymore. I got on my knees every day and I prayed. I held on like a needle and thread to some sort of existence because they had made me feel like nothing for so long. I knew in the deepest, deepest part of my core, I knew I'd done nothing wrong and I didn't deserve the way I'd been treated. I honestly deserve an award for acting like I was okay every day. I thought they were trying to kill me. My biggest fear was, what would my dad do if I did do something wrong? What if I left the country?
That father was something else.
What if they found me and what would they do? And I said, I feel like they would lock me up or something or really hurt me. And again, I get nothing out of sharing all of this. I have offers to do interviews with Oprah and so many people, lots of money, but it's insane. I don't want any of it. For me, it's beyond a sit down proper interview.
I believe that. It's bigger. It was way bigger than that. She probably could have made hella money. So many people was trying to get to her.
I had no contact in that place for so long, and my heart would just want to stand up in my family's faces and scream and cry and throw a tantrum and go back in time and do exactly what I wanted to do at those times. Yeah, and might even spit in their faces. Why? Because the pain my family gave me. I'm sharing this because...
And again, she was taking care of all of them. They was living off of her money.
I want people to know I'm only human. I do feel victimized after these experiences. And how can I mend this if I don't talk about it?
That part.
But if you're a weird introvert, oddball like me, who feels alone a lot of the time, and you needed to hear a story like this today, so you...
This is hurt. This is years of pain. This is a lot. This is a lot.
You don't feel alone. Know this, my life has been far from easy and you're not alone.
Jamie Spears is a flop.
Now listen to this dude. Now this is him speaking on her father like he wasn't just as bad as the father. Like this dude.
Oh, man. To be honest, my sons just wound up seeing their grandfather. They've been talking for years, but they just went to Louisiana and saw him for the first time since 2018, a couple months ago. Jamie Spears has gotten a lot of flack for the way he handled the conservatorship. And once the Free Britney movement started, it was just no stopping. It came from a good place, but it ruined a lot of things, right? And one of those things was just Jamie in general. Like, he took the brunt of all of that crap. Everybody deserves to be free, right? But at what cost? If it's at your own demise or your own self-destruction, I mean, is that really free?
Hi, so I know that there have been a lot of...
Now remember, y'all, she gave this message to let everybody know that she was okay. I don't know. For some reason, I think she was forced to do it. But let's go.
Comments and a lot of people saying a lot of different things about me, but I just want to let you guys know that I am fine. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life, and I'm sending all of you guys a lot of prayers, wishes, and a lot of love.
First of all, this is.
And she wasn't happy. She wasn't happy back then. She was still under her conservatorship.
Great news that just came out that you just broke. Look, she should have never been put into this conservatorship to begin with. It did far more. Conservatorship is to help people that can't live their own life safely regain their freedoms. This did the exact opposite. This 39-year-old woman didn't have control of her own body. They put her on birth control, and they put an IUD in her so that they could prevent her from having children, which she wanted to have. This went on.
That right there, it's over. That right there was crazy. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that want to come up. When her dad made her get that IUD, that was way too much. That was way too much. Hold on. I hope I'm able to drop it. For some reason, I'm having technical difficulties. It's windy here in Pittsburgh. It might not let me. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't know. It's windy here in Pittsburgh. I apologize. Anybody want to hit the link? You can hit the link. Yeah. Did I drop it? Yeah, I dropped the link. So if anybody want to come up, you can. I apologize for all the technical difficulties. It is so nice outside. I think it's like in the 60s. No sound. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Add to the stage. Thank God you here.
What happened? What did I miss?
I'm having so many technical difficulties. I don't know if it's because it's so windy out, but
that can definitely play into effect. The weather can definitely do that. But I thought I missed something else because you was like, "Thank God you're here." I was like, "Oh my God, what the hell? What the heck happened?"
I wish you was here when I got kicked off the stage. I wish you was here when I got kicked off the daggone stage.
I keep telling you to start sending me texts whenever you're about to go live. You know, we had a conversation earlier. Send me a text. You know, I respond faster with a text.
Yeah.
But you stop doing that because you think you're grown now. But okay, go ahead and be grown.
I want to tell everybody that I'm going to start doing more celebrity gossip. Tonight, though, it will be another Epstein night, but yeah, I'm going to start amping up my celebrity gossip.
I'm so sick of Epstein. I don't even want to talk about it no more because I can't even say what I want to say because it ain't my channel. I'm sick of Epstein. I don't want to talk about Epstein.
I didn't get a chance to talk about his brother. After this, it's not unless something else happens. Now,
it's always going to be something happening. It's always going to be something happening because those files run deep. It's always going to be something happening. And once you open that book, it's
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 hard
never
to
ending.
close.
It's hard to close because it is good content. Unfortunately, how do I say this? Because the stuff within those Epstein files, once you finally dive down it is really bad. But it
Yeah.
is good content.
But
Because a
what you
lot of
think
people,
about Britney? That's what, because I got to give you your props. The other day, you said the media. So go ahead. I owe you
yeah,
an apology on that one. You was right.
with Britney,
Huh?
I have a troubled kid. I'm not even gonna lie to everybody. I have a troubled kid. Is she as bad off as Britney? No. That's why I know how to see things. And I see things differently than some people. So I feel like because of the media and because of social media, supporters alike, them people that was free Britney, y'all are to blame where she's at. Because you guys have bashed her father for so freaking long. And now she's at the point to where y'all want her to get help. Who wants to go through that again? No,
I
her
don't think,
parents aren't gonna want to go through the media bashing again,
I'm going
going
to
to
be
court,
honest.
doing any of that. So they're not even gonna want to touch it again.
I don't even think it should be her father.
I don't even think her father was as bad as she painted. I feel like that was
Making
part
her
of her
get
imagination.
IUDs and all of that and
She
birth.
should have got an IUD. She
I don't
crazy.
believe.
She don't need to
No, that's
reproduce.
not.
She crazy.
Listen. I
No.
just went over this. With
Uh-uh.
medication and the proper help, you can live a happy, healthy, normal life.
Brittany
If
does not need okay. And look at where it's getting her now. She don't need to reproduce. So underneath my watch, you ain't about to bring me a kid that I gotta take care of again too. I'm already taking care of
they
you.
didn't take care of them kids, here's the thing: they
But the
lived off
thing,
of
but
Britney's
if she
money.
would have got, but sis, if she would have got pregnant, they would have been responsible for that kid. If the father did not step in. And we see
True,
how loose booty crazy she is right now.
but
We
here's the
see it.
thing. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, their whole lifestyle was financed off of Britney.
It was, but at the same time, it is now. Did they do a little bit too much? Yes, they did do. They did do too much. However, it is not cheap taking care of somebody of her magnitude. She needs 24-hour care. 24-hour care. You can't take your eyes off of her. And
That I don't
if you're
know.
bringing in income, I can kind of understand. Like, okay, I have to put this aside for rent. I have to put this aside for lights. I have to do all of that.
What they could do, I'm gonna say this because, and I'm gonna share this experience with y'all. I'm just not going to tell y'all who the individuals are. I had someone very near and dear close to me. Their son stopped taking his medication. Prior to that, he had his own apartment, was living a perfect life, going doing whatever he had to do, paying his bills, etc. He came off of his medication and he unalived his own sister. Okay? The parents was too busy in their feelings about their past previous, you know, not being able to work it out to come together for their children.
I got to mute because I got a few folks on my side that got mental health issues, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah. So it's it's uh it's a lot. But with proper, if you're taking your medication and you're seeing your therapist and you're seeing your psych doctors, you can live a productive life. You can. It's only when they come off the medication is when you have to have concerns or worries. So do I feel like she needed 24-hour care? No, but do I feel like she needed close care? Yeah, I do.
But
To make sure she was taking her medications, to make sure she was going to see her therapist and her psych
she
doctor.
was fine underneath her parents' conservatorship because she would not take her meds, and they made sure of it.
But being
They
locked in
made
rooms
sure
and
of it.
stuff is that's not what's up.
But now, as soon as that conservatorship ended, look at where she at now.
It took a while. It took a while.
No, it did not. No, it did not take a
When
while
did
at
she
all.
come up out of her conservatorship?
The Joker was right afterwards. The Joker was
Let me
playing
go
with
back.
doggone freaking kitchen tools. What you mean? The Joker was on TikTok playing with kitchen
But I'm
tools.
saying before she got into any type of trouble.
It's not. Is that not a leading sign? Who dances around with kitchen tools? You know what? Okay, YG. I got you. I got you, sis. So I'm about to post it. I'm about to post. I'm about to post a video. I'm about to post a video on Facebook. And
I want to say this.
of me playing with kitchen tools, and I want you to say, "Oh my God, sis, this is beautiful."
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how long it was after the conservatorship that she was doing her little dances. But I will say this: in the past 6 months, it's gotten worse.
It was within 60 days that she did that kitchen.
Listen,
It was
getting the
within
right
60
balance.
days that she did that kitchen video. It literally was within 60 days.
This is the part where EJ, I'm with you. Hold on. I'm with you on this, EJ. And a lot of people tend to give up. It takes time to get the right balance. You may go through 20 medications before you get where you need to be. And that is the problem. People will give up. They don't like dealing with side effects. They don't like dealing with, maybe it makes them too tired. Maybe they have no emotions. Maybe that, you know what I'm saying? And they don't want to go through the process of getting their medications adjusted. So they just go off and self-medicate, which tends to make the problems worse.
This ain't self-medicating. This is her going to what she was accustomed to before they got that conservatorship. Before they took over, this is what she did. So she's going right back to what she was used to.
With a family that deals with mental health, those go hand in hand, sweetie. Mental health and drug and alcohol abuse go hand in hand. When they're not on their medication, they self-medicate. They will go to alcohol. They will go to drugs to try to feel some sort of normalcy.
Trust me, I know.
I'm telling you. Look it up.
Trust me, I know. So I don't know. I guess, am I sweetie today?
They go hand in hand. When I talk about this, I'm very passionate.
I agree. And I know I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable because I deal with this as well.
Yeah.
I deal with it as well.
It's a lot.
I'm laughing, but I also take it differently than what you do. How you handle it is completely different than how I handle it, clearly, because I don't blame the parents for putting her on an IUD. I would have done the exact same thing.
I feel what you. Yeah, but I would have had I wouldn't have forced it. Here's the thing: if you got her on lockdown 24/7, who's coming? Who's coming here? What man is coming here?
Ain't no telling. Britney sneaky.
But if they had her under this conservatorship on lockdown, like she claimed to be, and she wasn't around many.
But during this time as well, she still, while everybody's saying free Britney, she still had access to social media. So she wasn't on full lockdown like everybody was painting. They still gave her some type of freedom. Anybody could have came.
I don't believe that.
Anybody could have came. Anybody could have came because Britney has always been Britney. Before mental health even became a thing for her, she's always been her. And they've always pushed her not getting pregnant. Even when she was dating, what is that, Justin Timberlake?
Because if Britney was Britney, she would have still been drinking. She still would have been partying. I don't believe Britney was Britney when she was under that conservatorship. We didn't see Britney.
I did.
Those 13 years. Where we see her at?
I seen Britney more than what I see Britney now. I don't know who this person is. No, not in the streets, but you still was able to see bits of her. But Britney placated to social media to get her way. She placated to get her way. She never wanted to stay on her medication. She never wanted to do any of that. She wanted to be free, which is why it became a hashtag of Free Britney. She does not want the help.
Too.
She doesn't want the help.
Being as though that she went through what she went through, as a child, that may have been the case. She may have been rebellious.
She
Absolutely. I believe that.
she definitely was freaking rebellious. And the same way we was getting these videos and the hashtags was free Britney, it could have been the same way that somebody snuck in her room because
I
her
guess.
hormones was activated. So she could have paid the same way she paid somebody to post this video. She could have paid somebody to sneak somebody into her room.
I
Her
don't believe
parents
that,
still got
because if she was on her medications, that's another thing too. You lose
medication,
sex drive, you lose. Go ahead.
even though she may have been on her medication, it may have taken away the urge, but she's still gonna want that companionship. She's still gonna want to date. She's still gonna want to do all of that stuff.
Who was she dating?
I don't know. It could have been Tom, Dick, and Harry that she invited to the house, but you ain't about to get pregnant underneath my walls.
I don't believe that, because
And
Tom, Dick, and
which is
Harry
what I
could have
mean,
brought
because we're going.
alcohol in there. Tom, Dick, and Harry could have brought drugs in there.
But we're
I
talking
don't
about her,
believe
the
that.
possibility of her getting pregnant. All it takes is one time.
Yeah, that's it.
And since you're talking to a teen mom here that got pregnant the first time.
Girl, like I ain't
That
got
got
two
pregnant.
girls.
That got pregnant the first time. So like I was 15 and pregnant. And then I was 18 and pregnant. Those were my first two. So thinking how I think, and I'm dealing with somebody like a Britney, I'm gonna put an IUD in you too.
No, the only
You just gonna
time,
be
wait a minute, let
uncomfortable.
me
Trust
answer
me, I
this.
got one.
The
I
only,
got one. You just gonna be uncomfortable for a couple of minutes. Here go
let
ibuprofen.
me
You be okay
answer,
afterwards.
let me answer this. You said that disorder increased the libido. The only time it increases it is when they're off their medication. Bipolar disorder, when you are off your medication, you become, what is it, hypersexual? I don't know. But yeah, it increases. You sleep around with different people. You do things. Bipolar disorder can have you feeling like you Superman, like you can jump off a roof. You could do, yeah. It can have you at the casinos. It could have you doing a lot of crazy things. But that is when it's untreated. That's when it's untreated. But when you're on it, on your medication, it decreases emotions, because you're 9 times out of 10 on mood stabilizers to stabilize your mood. Your house
And
could be burning down and you still look the same in the
this is
face.
correct on that.
No
Because
emotions.
sis is correct, because when I lost it, when I filed for divorce, because of the terms of how my divorce started, I had to be on mood stabilizers. So she's not incorrect when she's saying that. There was times that I was just a walking zombie. You could
Right.
say
And I'm
something
speaking,
you could say something that's funny to me, and I
right.
would want to laugh, but I can't even really laugh.
I'm speaking from experience.
I
So
can't
I'm
even
happy
laugh.
you
So
said that.
I have been I have been on that when I was going at the beginning of my divorce, because I didn't want to file for divorce underneath the context that I had to do so. I have been on that type of medication, and I had to get off
Yeah.
because I wasn't me. But I also didn't need it either. I needed it at that
That's just
time, but I didn't need it full time, if that makes sense.
right. That's just
So
like Wellbutrin.
yeah.
The college kids was doing Wellbutrin to help them study. Wellbutrin is like crack. It makes you hyper. So it just depends. And it's
Mhm.
just a lot when it comes to that.
It
So,
is. It is, but at the same time, that joker still needed that IUD, sis.
okay.
Just in case. Because the maid could have brought
I
her
mean,
a man.
I agree. She
Have you not,
didn't
sis,
need
have you not
kids.
watched that documentary of that crazy joke on Netflix that was worse than Jeffrey Dahmer? I kept telling you to watch it. Did you not watch it? That joker needed that IUD.
Yeah.
Did you
But
not did you not watch
I
that
didn't
documentary on Netflix?
no.
When he was putting
It's
people's
hard for
skin
me
on
to
his
watch
face.
anything because I'm too busy making content, girl.
You better watch it. You better watch it, because then you're gonna be like, I get what she's saying now. What is that joker name? The one that he was before Jeffrey Dahmer, and he was worse than Jeffrey Dahmer. He was unaliving. He wasn't unaliving anybody, because I think he only unalived his brother, but he was like literally just putting people's skin on him.
I don't know who that is.
I told you to watch it. That's why you don't know who it is, because you ain't never watch it.
Yeah, I will. I just feel bad for Britney, and I'm just praying.
But with him, he had a nurse bring him everything that he wanted.
Is this real, or is this just a movie?
It is real. It is real. It happened in real life. He had
And
a
that's
nurse
the reason why.
while he was incarcerated.
Yeah, she was. I agree.
He had a nurse while he was in this mental hospital, while he was supposed to be incarcerated in this mental hospital. He had a nurse that was so infatuated with him that she was bringing him everything that he wanted. So that could have possibly happened, which is why she got the IUD.
It could have possibly happened.
No, it's gonna.
But here's the thing. Britney, love and peace. I do believe Britney was exploited by her parents horribly, horribly. But you made me forget my train of thought.
I'm so sorry.
I think that her parents probably did. If they were putting IUDs in her arm, I'm pretty sure that they kept a close eye on who was coming in and out. I'm pretty sure of it. I believe that. I believe it in my heart of hearts, because here's the thing. It's not even about her having sex. It's about the alcohol. It's about the drugs. It's about, you know what I'm saying? So I think
alcohol, drugs, and sex go hand in hand.
They do. But I just believe that her parents.
So you can remove 2 or 3 or 1 or 2, and it's still going to be that thing.
That's not necessarily so, because
Britney has always been promiscuous. We're not going to take that. We're not going to ignore that fact. She's always been promiscuous.
What is promiscuous to you with Britney?
She's always been sexual. Whether she was marketed that way or if that's how she was, she has always been a sexual personality. Look, in one of the videos, she played a schoolgirl with a short skirt on.
That was marketing.
But she still has been over sexual. She's admitted it herself.
I never heard her say it. That's probably
she has admitted it herself. And it could be a lot of her being introduced into this Hollywood atmosphere early. But I could see it as a
I just played a video on that.
That Joker was she definitely was scooting. She was, and I'm gonna say scooting because I don't want to say nothing else.
Wait a minute, let me take this off of there.
Scooting around here.
There ain't no video of her C-Jam doing that. Y'all just say anything over here on this.
I'm about to start using that. As soon as Marvin wake up at work, I'll be like, "What your fart box doing?"
I'm like, what? Y'all just say anything over here on this vertical side. Oh my goodness. No, I don't
oh my God. I needed that laugh. Oh my God.
Oh no,
I've never heard of that. Of her doing any of that. I've never heard of her doing any of that.
I said, what? That's why I was like, well, let me get this down. I'm asking you guys, please subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get my memberships up too. I want to do my first members only live, and I want it to be lit.
Not only subscribe to the channel, because sis is going out. Sis is going out. So not only subscribe, you were going out. So
am I going out? Am I going out?
You went out while you
Can
were
you
talking.
hear me?
I can hear you now.
Let me come up to the screen. I normally have my headsets in. Let me see if I can put them in. All opinions are respected. You just can't be disrespectful. I dropped the link. You can come up. You can add to the conversation. You just can't be too reckless of, when you come up. But please subscribe to this channel, gang, because I have so much that I want to do.
Yeah, EJ said she was adventurous, not promiscuous. Okay. Okay, boo, if that's what you want to say.
I don't even think she was promiscuous. I could count on one hand how many dudes she had.
That you know
I
of.
mean, you know what I'm saying?
But
Promiscuous, I would say, would be
because we
sexy red, or promiscuous to me, friends. Can you hear me?
You were going in and out.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but promiscuous to me does not mean that you were out there with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that got the alphabet behind the name A through Z. It doesn't mean that. Promiscuous means, to me, in my opinion, because we all have to go back to communicating as individuals. Yeah, can
Hold
you
on.
not hear me, sis?
Here it goes.
So okay.
If I don't have my headphones,
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So promiscuous, we all have to get back to. Yeah, I can hear you, sis. Can you not hear me? It's an echo now.
Yeah, now I can. Go ahead. Say what you was going to say. I'm sorry.
So we all as individuals have to get
goodness.
back. You can't hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, because you said, oh my goodness. So I was like, oh my God, what happened? So we all have to get back to effectively communicating as a group of people, because we're so used to the internet, getting on, saying what you got to say and get off real quick. There's really no effective communication. So we're not able to talk about or go down the street. Before we had internet, we was able to go outside and just play and talk with our friends. So we all knew what each other was going through because we were effectively communicating. So when I say promiscuous, I don't mean that she was just out here busted it wide open for Tom, Dick, and Harry down the street or around the corner or spin the block and did this. I'm not saying that she was that's not my interpretation of promiscuous. What I should probably say, she was hot in the hoo-ha. She had to have somebody scratch her itch. That's my definition of promiscuous. And when I say that, I don't mean that she was in a relationship while she was doing so. Because we all know in this type of celebrity world, some of these relationships are just for show. It's a good look. That's how Beyonce and doggone freaking Jay-Z got where they at. That's a show relationship. It's just for face. It's face value and face value only.
I don't think with Britney, it was that type of party, because any man that she brought around her, she brought them to the internet. She let it be known. She never hid any, you know what I mean? She never was secret. Like.
Yeah, but we also, when she got with her husband, we also was like, WTF.
Kevin? Oh, God.
We also
You're talking about
WTF.
Kevin, that one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, WTF. Like, why are you there? How did you get there?
Crazy.
So a lot.
I'm
sorry. Like I really believe that a lot of these celebrity relationships are for show and for clout. A lot of them don't have good intentions. Look at the young lady that her husband that she's currently in a relationship right now had her locked up for pulling up at his house. How you gonna have her locked up for trespassing when she bring you your kids?
I don't know.
I forgot what her name. Brianna Battle. That's her name. From Charlotte, North Carolina. Lily was taking him his kids, and he knew she was coming and had her locked up for trespassing while she had the twins in the car. She bringing you your kids. So a lot of these, when I say it's for show, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be for show for a Britney. It could be a show for the person that got with her.
Yeah, I agree, because I think it was that way between her and Justin.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I believe that. I really do.
I feel bad for her, but Britney doesn't want help. She don't want to be on those medications.
Well, we're going to see.
We're
going to see what her next. She said she was open. Well, we're going to see because her team claims she's open to treatment.
You were on treatment. I'm confused. You were on treatment and you got off treatment. So how are
We
you
don't know
open
what
to
happened.
treatment?
But we don't know. That's just
if-
like someone, listen, that's like someone with 20 years of addiction and they relapse. We don't know.
That girl knows
You
that
know?
even with medication, she can never drink again. You can't mix alcohol with those type of doggone freaking medications that
That's
you
a
on.
fact. That's a fact. And after this, it might have scared the living mess out of her. Maybe she will stop.
Why? Because she went to jail. It ain't scared of living
She's
mess
not
out of
going
her
to do any
when
jail
she
time.
it ain't scared of living mess out of her. I said because she went to jail, but it ain't scared of living mess out of her when people was roasting her for playing with kitchen tools on TikTok. You in there playing with kitchen tools? Those are cooking
At that time,
tools.
she was out of her mind. Out of her mind.
She was out of her
That don't
rabbit
nothing
mind.
bother you when you out of your mind. You don't hear nothing. You don't see nothing. You just out of your mind.
She
I
been out of her
think
mind for a
that
minute. I don't think I don't. She ain't learned her
even
lesson.
if she's
I
not
think
ready, she's going to be forced.
no. I don't think so. I don't think
The
this
judges want to
instance.
court order that.
You think so?
I just want to play the video with two
I
experts.
have an individual right now that I'm dealing with. Well, I'm not saying I'm dealing with, but I have an individual right now that I know that's within my family circle, and they just allowed him to just roam out here and do whatever he wants. And now you're trying to punish him by law when you allowed him to come out here and terrorize people, knowing that he wasn't going to take his medication. You knew that when you released him, he was not going to take his medication. He did good for a little while. He did good for months. And then he got off. And now
I
you
think
want
with
to punish him now.
sorry. I think with Britney, I just showed the video of the guy that she was with who was an employee. I think she has some enablers around her right now. They need to clean house. I got to hope for the best when it comes to her. And that's just how I am because I've been down that road with so many people that have these sort of problems or some type of addiction problems. Like I got to keep it open. I got to keep the faith. I got to. I can't see it
I
any
know,
other way.
sis. I know you
I just
always.
can't.
I know, sis. I know you, and I know your heart, and I know your spirit. But for me, I'm gonna stick to reality. If I don't, my house will be full of random freaking people. I gotta stick to reality. And unfortunately, right now, it's gonna take more than a DUI for her to see reality.
Yeah. For the people that's in here, could y'all please just hit the like for me?
Y'all don't hit that damn like button. And the people
Please.
that's
This
in
video
here,
didn't do that
if
do as
you
big as
don't
my other ones.
if you don't freaking doggone get your membership, it's only like $4. Why you ain't got no membership yet? It's $4
Get a
a month.
membership, gang.
Get a
Get a
membership so we
membership.
can go ahead and start going into this back chat.
So we can start those member only live. Folks is gonna be mad. They're gonna say that's all she do is members only. Yeah, damn right.
Get
Did
a
you say love and peace?
membership.
You said
Did I
yes.
say-
If I were her, I wouldn't trust anyone either, especially if I also had, let me go down some, schizophrenia. They said she's bipolar. Those is two different beasts. And it depends if she's one or two.
I think she might be a paranoid schizophrenic too. Because
Well, we
just
just had the doctor say she was diagnosed.
a bipolar
It
person ain't about
depends.
to go in there and play with kitchen tools.
It's one or two. It depends on which one you got. I told y'all, bipolar type 2 will have you jumping off buildings, thinking you can fly. Bipolar 2 will have you gambling at the casino. Bipolar 2 will have you having sex with 5 men in one night. It just depends. If she has type 1 or 2. So yeah, gang. It's a lot.
You did break that down because I just thought it was just one version of bipolar. I didn't know it was a 1 and 2
It's
thing.
1 and 2. And 2 will have you believing, I believe I could touch the sky. Oh, stop it, Pete.
And part 2 and part 1 will have you being incarcerated in Butler facility in North Carolina, which is
Right.
where I'm carried.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang, I gotta make some content. Do you guys believe that I woke up this morning? I got the clips together for tonight, and it's a lot of stuff that I got. And I uploaded it so I won't have any problems. I want to keep my fingers crossed that I don't get kicked out the studio or nothing. And I know you're sick of Epstein, so you ain't gonna bring your butt up there. I know.
I
So,
probably
and
still will. For me, I'm. Should I even explain why I'm sick of Epstein?
no, don't
Okay,
scare my
because you.
folks away.
Okay, yeah, because you already know why.
And then I turned around. I turned around and I got the clips together for this live stream. So I didn't do any shorts today. I didn't do any uploads. I did nothing. So this live better jump off to I swear, I was so devastated, y'all. Yesterday I hit almost 11K. Now the video is over 11K. And I did not have my monetization turned on. So I missed out on that. I was sick. So then I doubled back and it didn't do that well. So I was sick about that.
But you couldn't
But
turn on afterwards. You have to turn on before you click the button. You can't turn on afterwards.
yeah, you could turn it on afterwards. However, another 10K is not going to watch that video. For every, you know what I mean?
So when
That
you
was
turn it,
10K people.
so when you turned it on, it only turns on for that moment and that moment afterwards. It doesn't backdate.
Yep, you got it. Yep, you
Okay.
got it.
Okay.
So I was sick about that. But
Ooh, I
I'm
was
just
gonna
super
say too.
excited. I'm working. I'm in the lab. I'm trying to
I'm
bring the
so I'm so
content.
excited for you. I'm so proud of
I
you.
am. And I'm trying to learn every function of every benefit that I could give to my subscribers and my members. So just give me a minute to get it together and I'm gonna get it together. And y'all gonna love it over here. So please subscribe.
Yeah,
Please.
and when she says
But I'm gonna go ahead
subscribe,
and end this
hit
live.
that membership button. Hit
Yeah,
that
please become a
membership
member so I can
button.
start members
Please
only.
become a member.
Yeah, I want to start doing those live
Just
streams
test it out.
ASAP.
Yeah, just test it out. Even if it's for 1 month, even if it's
Yeah,
for 1 or 2 months, test it out to see if you're gonna like it over here on this side of the fence. Test it out. Because I'm a member.
yep, and I
I
thank you.
enjoy my little goal by my name.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and crank out some content before I go live tonight. Diamond Gang, I will be going live tonight. I believe it is at 8:20 East
Oh,
Coast
you
time.
about to close out. Peace, love, and joy. You guys be
Yeah.
safe and love on those that love on you. I'm gonna let her close out.
I was gonna give you a shot to say what you had to say, but okay,
Oh,
goodbye.
bye. My
All
bad.
right, I'll see you in a minute. But y'all, I am doing a live later on. It will be on, of course, I'm doing a part 2 because I did an Epstein conspiracy theory if he was still alive, maybe a month ago. There's been some updates with, more conspiracy theories about it. However, we're going to get into the details if he actually unalived himself or did someone murder him in jail. And I am going to introduce my audience to his brother. Okay. I've never did a live on his brother. I've done it on Bill Gates, Trump, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Pam Bondi, who else? Katerina, his girlfriend, Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell. I've done it all. I just haven't done it on his brother. So I'm gonna bring the information to you guys. His brother believes in his heart of hearts that his brother was murdered. So notifications on, subscribe to the channel. Hey, if you're not sure, come hang out with me tonight and see how this Epstein live go. All right. I want to say thanks to all my beautiful mods. EJ, I love you. Coral, you better be here. You better be here. And the Bronze Glow, I love you, my silent partner. Love and peace. It was so good to have you. This is my first time seeing you over here. Thank you so much for you know, kicking it, chatting, you know, coming and hanging out with us. And I will see you guys later on tonight. Guys, it's so nice outside. I might go out for a second just to get a little bit of air, touch some grass. All right, gang, I will see you guys later on tonight.
It's your under degrees. Sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling his tea, spilling and sipping his tea, spilling and sipping his tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that
replay, gang. Make sure y'all hit the like, please and thank you.
hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under degree, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under degree, shining bright. Set the stage, Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof, I know you can't wait. So come